Okay, I'm going to try the blanket thing again. And this time I brought the little gorilla that usually has the little blue blanket on him from the swing on the front porch. And I put it back here, covered him up, and put him beside the blanket so that they can see, like I'm trying to show them what it's for. So we'll see what happens. And I also put out the sound recorder. Now it's been hunting season all week. Tomorrow would be the last day, but our landowner does not allow hunting on Sundays. So this should be the last night for it. So I'm hoping they'll come up because they haven't done anything. There's been a lot of hunters here this time. So we'll see if this will tempt them to take the blanket at all. It's going to be cold tonight. Like, it's going to be down about 28, 27. Hey guys! This is for you. It's for you. Ooh, keep you warm. A blanket. It's Tuesday, December 10th. It's 10:50 p.m. And it's been 10 days since anything happened. Since they left the fan. Brought the fan back. So I thought I would come out and check things real quick. I've been doing it every night before I go to bed, and I see something on the trash can. So let's go see what it is. Ooh, look at that. It's a blue, I don't know what to call it. It's very pretty. Not sure what to call it. Awesome. I'm going to take a picture of it real quick. I wonder if they put it down in that hole, but the wind blew it out. I bet you they did. I bet you it was down in there like that. Awesome. Thanks, guys. That's so beautiful. Wow, that's beautiful. Thank you. Check this out. This made me think of the blue van that they hadn't brought back, and it's so close to the same color. If you turn these sequins a little bit, that color is in there for sure. That is so cool. So I finally thought of the word. It's a tassel. Sunday, December 15th, 3:14 p.m. And there's just a couple things I want to let you guys know about. There hasn't been much happening at all, and there's one thing maybe happened today, and I'll tell you about that in a minute. But a few days ago, I found something out here, and in my last video, when I was telling about Jim and the cats here, something hit the roof really loud, and it scared him. And then, and then when I got up, I came out and the fan was put back over there. Well, we never did find a rock or anything, but a while later, I was walking around and I noticed that that rock was about there, and I see no reason why it would have been moved there on its own. And it's close to where maybe they could have thrown it and it would have rolled back down off their sled or something, or maybe they got it and threw it here. Didn't get it quite back where it goes, but it goes in there. And also, I just in the last few days noticed another rock, and it's around the front, because we've been hearing thumps and things over the last month or so. A lot of that kind of thing. And you know, we've heard rocks hit the porch and stuff like that. This one's too big to be that rock. But a few days ago I noticed this rock laying here. Kind of caught my attention. I thought that's weird, but I didn't mess with it. Well, today I decided to look at it closer, and if you look under it, there's leaves that have not been there that long. So I don't know where it came from. There's no hole in the ground where it would have come out of. So I don't know if that's a rock that they have messed with and then put there. I don't know. Okay, and I'll show you what happened today. Okay, a few minutes ago I came out here to check things, and I noticed that my doll, this one, was on the ground and the cat was on its side. I thought maybe the wind blew it. Okay, so I picked it up and put it back. It's not been that windy. There is some wind, but these aren't blown and the rest of it wasn't blown. But what makes me wonder if they came up and messed with this is earlier today, one of the first times that I came out to check it, the railing, I noticed that this doll had this clump of stuff on it because it had fallen off before. So I picked it up and I was banging it like this to try to get that to come off, and it didn't. So I just put it here, put it back. So I don't know if they saw me doing that and were like, oh, what the heck is she doing with that doll? And maybe we need to check it out. So they came up and messed with it. But I'm not sure, so anyhow, I just wanted to fill you in on those few things because there hasn't been much else happening. I put 2 apples in that basket several days ago and they haven't touched it. I've put the recorder out a couple times, didn't hear anything. So I threw them out because it was just like dead, quiet. I didn't want to waste my time listening to a bunch of silence. So that's what's been going on here. If anything else happens, I'll let you know. It's Sunday, December 22nd. It's 5:26 p.m. And I just woke up from a very long nap because I haven't been feeling good and I was really tired. So it warmed up today. So I thought, I think they'll be back today. It was in the 40s. So anyways, I just came out here to look around and I'm very excited at what I found. Here, the girl, the mom, Bigfoot, is turned upside down. And that's never happened before, and I am really, really excited about it. So that means they were here for sure while I was sleeping because I checked stuff before I went in there. And I haven't looked anywhere else, so I will take you along with me and we'll check things. So I just showed this to Jim and he's like, so what's that mean? Is somebody dead? And I'm like, God, I hope not. But I mean, this month has been bad. There's been very little going on, and I hope that's not what's happened. Like I said, this has never happened before, turning one upside down like that. You think that? You think?
I don't know. That's not real good.
No, it's not. It's the only one. Gosh. And you know something? It's been, what, a couple months since we heard that moaning going on in the woods? That moaning howl? That sounded female to me.
I don't know. I don't remember. I mean, I remember hearing it, but I don't remember that it definitely sounded female.
I thought it did, cause I know some of the viewers wondered too if it was one giving birth. Gosh, I hope that one didn't die. That would be horrible. Alright, I'm going to look around the rest of the yard.
It's not a good thing.
No. I'm glad they're back, but what the heck? Since he said that, now I'm really, really worried. You know what? Can't look for footprints. God, that's horrible. Look. Lordy, lordy. Guys, does that mean somebody's not doing well or died? I'm sorry if somebody died. Did your mama die? Or sick? Hope not. Okay, I'm gonna check for the front. Alright, no gift on there. No gifts on the porch. Oh boy, that's not good. Nope, nothing on the porch. Oh, it's making my stomach sick. I hope that's not what happened. Check Jim's truck. Sometimes they put things there. Not seeing anything, really. Lord. It's horrible if that's what happened. And they're letting me know. Oh, what do I do? I'm going to have to think on this a while. I think I'm going to come out here and talk to him without recording with this and see what happens. But, boy. I think Jim's right. That's really not a good sign. Because it's been 12 days since they left that tassel. Anyhow. Alright. I don't see anything else but that. So definitely feel like they're telling me something. Alright. If I find anything else out, I'll let you know. Okay, so I looked up when that moaning was, and it was October 11th. So that has been November, December, 2 months and 11 days. So if the moaning was one that given birth that died, it would have taken 2 months for that one to die. So we're not sure that that's what happened. Now, gun season, there was a gun season this weekend for 2 days, but they only allow hunting on our property on, well, no hunting on Sundays. So just yesterday. And then the other hunting season, the long one, for a whole week was November, what? I'll look it up. So what do you think, Jim? What's your ideas on all this?
I don't know. Don't really know what to think.
It seems like they're telling me something for sure.
Well, yeah, they're definitely telling you something. I just don't know what.
Okay, deer gun season was December 2nd to the 8th. So if there was something happened to the mom during gun season, that would have been the dates of those. So 2nd into the 8th, and then this past weekend, or this weekend, 20th, no, 21st and the 22nd. But only yesterday they could hunt here. But this has been the longest month. It's just been like, there's only been a little bit of stuff happening, and I've been like, what is going on? Because it's very unusual for there to be that little activity happen. So I've been really concerned with what might be going on or where they are. But I've been just chalking it up to the weather. But I went out and talked to him after I made the recordings, and I asked them if there's any way they could let me know what happened to please do it. I don't know if they'll understand that or not, but I asked them, and I told them how sad I was, and that I hope nothing happened to Mama, but it's sad. I hope nothing happened. If she died, I'm sorry. Anyways, I really don't know. Put the recorder out there on the table. I'm going to leave it on all night. See if it picks anything up.
this could have been the most significant thing they've ever brought you.
Yeah. I just told Jim that usually whenever they return after a long absence like this, that they bring me something. This time they told me something. We were talking about, off camera, we were talking about the fact that they are telling me something now if it is a death. We were talking about how significant that is. That's pure communication. And like Jim said, it's
Pure trust.
pure trust, because they trust me enough, like, you're part of the family. We need to let you know what's going on. This is a time of mourning. You know. Is that what you were all thinking?
Yeah.
But yeah, it feels very significant to me, whatever it is. And the fact that there's no gifts, nothing, just that, tells me that it's important. And I don't know if this would work for other researchers or not, but I think it's important for researchers, if they're in a situation like I'm in, to have dolls or something that represent the Bigfoots and represent your family, because it's a way that they can communicate with you by doing, and I don't know, maybe they wouldn't do, other clans or whatever wouldn't do it with other people. I don't know, but I think that it would be a very important way of trying to interact with them. So I wish other researchers would do it. It's one reason why I took Rick Woodbooger Farm. I took him some dolls down and one that represented him. Well, I ended up taking his doll. But so anyways, I've been wanting to say that for a while. I wish more people would do it. Got anything else to say about it that you could think of?
No. It just feels heavy here now.
Mm-hmm.
Which is stupid because we don't know anything, but it just feels
Yeah, we
heavy.
don't know for sure, but well, we were discussing earlier too that they've communicated to me things using the dolls many times, but I don't recall ever finding one upside down like that. Like when they took them all and stacked them in the grill and stuff, they were all face up. When they've taken them and moved them out of place, like they did out here not that long ago, one of the young males, they just moved him over. They didn't turn him upside down. And the little ones, like when they broke the crayon and they moved the little one over to the tablet and beside the crayon where it was broke, they didn't turn it upside down. They just moved it over face up. So I believe that's the first time I found one upside down. It's got to mean something.
What do they do if that's the only female?
If it's the only mom, I don't know. Now I'm worried about the little ones. That's what I was thinking. I put 2 apples out, but they never touched them, and then I threw them because they were frozen, so I threw them over in the weeds. I suppose the dads can, hunt and take care of them. Because I know there's little ones. Because we just found a 7 or 8 inch track this summer, so I know there's little ones for sure. Yeah, I really expected to find something on the trash can, a gift. Didn't expect to find that. The date is December 26th, and we are getting ready to go out in the woods, Jim and I. But This morning, actually just a little bit ago, Jim took the trash can out there, and on his way back he found this laying on the ground about 2 feet in front of where the trash can would have been. And it is a piece of a lottery ticket, scratch off. Neither Jim or I play the lottery, so we don't know where this came from. Is it something that the Bigfoots left and I didn't know about it till just now? I don't know. There's no way to know for sure, but I wanted to at least tell you that it's possible that they put it there and we missed it. So there's that. I just realized that this ticket has the same color of blue in it that the tassel had and the fan. So they brought this back, they gave me this, and then we found this by the trash can, which if they put it on the trash can, it probably blew off. So this color is almost exact, and this color is real close. Okay, we're down at the lake, and we just found our first for sure sign. There is about a 3 to 4 foot stick in the ground. This is an area where I found a lot of sign and footprints and stuff, so I wanted to check it out. And Jim just found another one. Right. Oh my gosh, they're almost in a line. And that one's, oh my. This one's probably over 5 feet tall. And here's another one. Yep. So these are all actually like in a row. There's 1, 2, 3. It's a little tiny arch too. Hey babe, it's a little arch right there too. Okay, not far from the sticks in the ground. What? 50 feet?
Mm-hmm.
There's 2 arches. I first saw the one back there, and I wasn't sure. It looked really odd to me, but then I noticed this one, and they're both going in the exact same direction, and they're both pinned by 2 different trees. And this one even has this big Y branch pinned under it too. I can't, it's so cool that they're going in the, well, mainly the same direction. Can't say exact, but so there's that one and that one. Awesome. And the fact that it's right beside the 3 sticks in the ground. Quite interesting. Oh, Jim found something else over here too. Now show me this thing. He said he finds it hard to believe that that fell. And yeah, how would that happen naturally? Yeah, there's no way that happened naturally. Because it would have had to. It's impossible. Take a picture of that. Okay, now Jim just found these. There's a large limb leaning and a small one. They're both leaning the same direction. And they're right in line with the 2 arches. The sticks in the ground are right over there. And I found a very large footprint right over there in the creek. Actually, a couple of them. I think it was last spring. I love this spot. It was just like all of a sudden, bam, sticks in the ground, and then we started seeing more and more and more. And that's how it usually goes in one of their areas. Jim just found another stick in the ground, and that one's probably over 6 feet long. And he said he could pull it out, but it's really in there. We're going to keep checking this bottom out and see if we see anything else. To show that this is not a tree that we're misidentifying. It's been broken off when it was stuck in the ground. There's possibly a leaner. Okay, here's another giant stick. We're going to see if it's in the ground. Oh yeah. Push it back down in there good.
I can't.
That took some strength to put that in the ground. Because Jim couldn't even get it back in there very good, and there's already the hole. There's another stick in the ground. It's about 1 foot long. Right up there I see another arch. Right over there is a tree stand. Jim sees another one somewhere over here. Okay, this arch is a branch off of that tree being pinned by that. To be honest, that limb looks too old and light to be able to weigh that down without help. I mean bend it down on its own. So 2 deer stands right beside each other. There's the other one. Lots of sign around it. I showed this the last time we were here when I first found it. That is a gigantic, awesome arch right there. And right over there is an X, and it's still there too. But it's definitely pinned. And definitely awesome. Okay, I just got up after a nap and came out to check things, and at the time I thought it was a little odd, but I just put things back so I didn't record. But then after thinking about it, but there's some stuff moved. The butterfly that's been out here, you know, just today I was thinking, how has that not moved in days? And when I got up, it was on the ground over here off the porch. And so was this ribbon that I put here. And this piece of moss was on the porch. And at first I thought, well, just some slight wind must have moved the stuff. But then if you think about it, it's totally calm out here. Nothing, really no wind. And how did 2 things blow off the porch this way and one this way? So that doesn't really make sense. They may have been up and done that, but I'm not sure. Anyways, that's all that happened. Okay, so I was just doing a video call with Annabelle, and she hasn't been able to come over to my house in a while. So we were visiting, and I showed her Amy and Bitsy, our cats. And I said, because she loves to go out and look at the cows. So I said, you want to go look at the cows? So I took my phone out, and we were looking at the cows, and they ran up and everything. Then I was heading back in the house, and she said, can I see the monkeys, please? And I said, monkeys? She said, yeah, monkeys. So I was like, where are the monkeys? And she said, they're in the cage. Don't let them out. So I don't know what the heck that was all about, but if you think about, she was looking at like our pets, our cows or cats, and then she asked to see the monkeys. That's very interesting. Sunday, December 29th, 5:06 p.m. And it has been 7 days since they last came and turned the mama Bigfoot over. Now, like I said before, it's usually 5 to 7 days if for normal, like longer-ish period to go by with no activity. Well, I've been getting really worried. But anyways, I just came out. I mean, I checked stuff this morning. Everything was still the same. And I think I checked it. I think I looked out the door. It was raining, so I looked out the door in the afternoon. And I didn't see anything different. I just was in bed for a while. I didn't go to sleep. I was just laying down. And I got up and came out here. And there is something moved. And they did it. Well, hang on. Like I said, there's something moved. On the 27th, I purchased this blue elephant. It's the color that they have been bringing and stuff. There was the fan, the tassel, and then that tag or ticket. So I got this and put it out for them. I thought it was so pretty. And it was sitting here, as you can see, on the railing, and now it's over here on the table. So that tells me they were up for sure. Now, why they moved it over here, I don't know if it means anything or if they're just saying we were up. But I think it's cool that they noticed that this is different and they acknowledged it and it's new and they moved it. So I'm happy. I'm going to walk around the house. Oh, one thing, Annabelle was here yesterday for the first time in 4 months. And I was hoping that would bring them out of their thing if they were here and they weren't coming up. Whatever their problem might be right now, if they're having a problem. The only other reason I can come up with that they may have moved this here is that it's shiny and the table is shiny. So I don't know.